Hi everyone, welcome back. This is going to be the last video of our series of how to make our prayer journal. And so last time we finished decorating all the pages, and then I said with all the scraps, I don't have any scraps left as you can see here. With all the scraps, I took 3 of my old Daphne Diary magazine pages and I created 3 collage sheets with all the scraps and the leftovers that I had. And then even on the back, I just covered up for writing. So now we're going to cut our tags to go in all our pockets and tucks, okay? So I think everybody knows how to collage, so I didn't want to waste time doing that, but I did want to show you just, how I do it, what I did. So I started cutting this one. The first thing we're going to do is make a tag for your pocket on the front here. Now, because we all use a different size envelope, I can't really give you the size, but I can tell you how I kind of figured out the size of the envelope that or the tag that I needed. So what I did, and I did the first one here just to show you, I took my little ruler and I measured across here, and I figured I could probably fit like a 3 1/4 inch wide tag. And then the depth, I think I did like, this is a 6-inch ruler, so I did like 5 3/4 tag. So I took my masterboard, cut it out, and then I used that punch that I said I was using. This is an old punch. I mean, you can just square the, make it a traditional tag punch, or I just like the soft look. Just see, you might even have a tag punch, or you can cut around it if you like. So all I did was punch the sides, and I learned this trick long time ago from Rachel Roxy Creations. I don't know if you watch her, but she's always, whenever she makes tags or whatever, she always snips the ends, the corners, the pointy ends. And I could never understand that in the beginning, and I said, I don't think so. But you know what, after a while of seeing her do it and why, I do it all the time. I snip off anything I have with square edges. I just snip off the tiniest tip, and it really makes a difference. They look nice, and when you want to tuck them in a pocket or anything, they seem to go in very nice and not catch on anything. So that's just, I love doing that. I do it all the time. And then I just inked around here. So I left all my tags plain for now because I don't know what I want to put on them in the future. So that's how I did the first one. So you want to cut your masterboard and make a tag for the front here. And then the next tag we're going to do is our first side pocket, this one here. So how I figured this out, took my little ruler and I kind of went there and I said, well, this is a 6-inch ruler. I could probably do like a 6 1/2 inch long tag. And then I just kind of stuck my ruler in there a little bit, and I can do like a 3 1/2. So a 6 1/2 by 3 1/2 for me. So taking my masterboard, I'm going to cut it 3 1/2 wide, like this. And then I said 6 1/2. So I'm going to go like 6 1/2. Let's try this. Now, and save all these pieces because I'll show you what I did with them. And then just check it, see if it works. Yeah, see, it goes in there really nice. So then just, round your corners. I cut the little tips off, just like ever so slight, the little tips. Do your corners and then ink it, and then you can stick it in there, okay? Like that. The next one is when you turn the page, you have the pocket here. So the same thing, you can make the same size, whatever you made in here, you could probably do the same size here. And I can just show you my tags again. So this was my my first tag. And then there we go. And then in this pocket, here's my second tag. Now this one, remember I said I took images from a Daphne Diary magazine, so that's like the inside of a church, so that's what I made for mine, for this one. And then on this side here, I had some leftover, pages, so from the digital, so I made my tag with an image here. Okay. So then the next section we need something for is the back. That's our tallest tag, this one here. So we're going to measure across. Once again, I think I could do a 3.5 inch tag, and this is going to be a longer tag. So, and you want it to stick out at least maybe 1/2 inch. So maybe like 8. I'm going to try cut an 8 by 3.5 for this, for the new journal. Let's see what, I'm going to take one of my other pages here. And when I make my master boards, I always like to freshen the edge up here just to cut a smidge off, because it's not even, so I just kind of trim it up just to make a nice clear edge. So I'm going to try 3.5 by 8.5. I love making master boards and then just cutting them up, not thinking too much about it, and just you get what you get. Let me open this up to get a 8.5 inch. We're going to try that and see how that works. Oh, pretty good. Okay, and then we'll try it in there. Let's see how that works. And first I'm just going to snip my little corners off here, because it does make a difference getting in and out of pockets and things. And let's see, am I doing it right? There we go. First you got to get your pocket started here. We haven't opened it up or anything, so where's my pocket here? I think I glued it shut a little there. And if it's hard to get in, I just put my ruler in there and just give it a little move around in there. Let's see. There we go. Okay, let's see if I cut that right. Okay, really? Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to cut it. I've got to cut it a little bit narrower here. So let me take off a 1/4 inch. Try that. See, it depends how much glue you used to glue your. Try to use a thin layer of glue, but okay, there we go. Still feels a little tight, but I will work on that. There we go. I think I just have to get the ruler in there to loosen it up a little. Okay. So I'm going to cut that a little bit shorter. Well, I'm really off on my measurements here, aren't I? Okay. Alrighty. That should work now in there. Okay, so I'm not going to shove it back in there. That will be for this back pocket here, okay? Then our next pocket will be, let's flip through. Okay, the next tag we're going to make is for our glassine bag here. And depends on the size of your bag. So I'm going to make it, mine's going to be like 2 3/4, and I want it to be out a little. So I'm going to try, let's see, I'm going to do like 2 3/4 by 5.5. So let me try this one here. So 2 3/4. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah, okay. 2 3/4. by 5.5. Now see, I can look and say, well, I kind of like more of this side than that side. You can be fussy if you want. I'm going to trim the bottom off a little here because it's uneven. And then I'm going to do 5.5. Probably out of the camera there, but sorry. So let me just trim my little corners here for now. And let's try it in our little glassine envelope. See, that'll be perfect there. Okay, so that's a tag for there. And then our next tag will be for this pocket here. So I just kind of measure. So we're going to do, I'm going to do like a 3 by 5.5 on this one. I'm going to do that. 3 by 5.5. I have to keep saying it so I don't forget. And I'll do this 5.5. Okay. Trim my little corners off. Let's see. That should work fine. Yep. And like I said, I'll trim them and ink them later. I just didn't want to take up that time now to do that. But you're getting it. Okay, so we made the tag for that pocket. And you can also, with more, you know, you can make more tags and put them in the pockets of the pages that we made here too. So let's see here. Okay, our next one is this little sweet little angel girl here. This one will be a smaller tag, so I'm going to say 3.25 wide by 4.5. 3.25 wide. Let me try that. Let me grab one of my other pieces here. So I'll do, I can go this way. Because that's wide enough. Yeah. Let's try 3.25. Did I say? Oh, I'm going to edge this up better here. Cut this off. Okay, 3.25. No, I forgot what I said. I think I said 4.5, didn't I? So that's why I keep saying it to myself, because I forget already. I forgot what I wanted to do. 4.5. Let's try that. Let's try 4.5 on here. Let's see how that works. Trim my little edges. Oops. I hope you're all coming along real well on your prayer journal. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna just, oh, it fits. No, it works. Mine works. Okay, so there's one for there, and I'll do my edges later. Let's see what else we have here. Okay. Oh, and then the next pocket is this one here. So I'm going to do 3 by 5.5 on this one. 3 by 5.5. Let's see how wide this is. That's 5.5, so I'm just gonna do 3 on here. 3. Okay. And that's already a 5.5 inch piece, so that was easy for me. 3 by 5.5 I did on here. Well, I could probably just, like I said, if it's a little tight. I mean, it's only paper. It's a little tight in there, but you can just gently slide your bone folder or your ruler in there and just give it a gentle poke, and it kind of loosens it up. I am still gonna just trim this ever so slight, just slightly here. Take a smidge off. And that should go better in here. Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna just trim off a little here on the bottom. Okay, how is that now? Let's see. Okay, perfect on that one. All right, and okay, we're leaving these open. Like I said, you could put someone's picture or a holy card in there in the frame. You can make tags to go in here yet with your leftover masterboards. Leave that open for a frame. And we're done with the tags. So the last thing is once you cut all your tags, and you can decorate them, whatever you want to do. Oh, and the leftover pieces, these pieces here, I made little tags. I mean, you can make a belly band with this. You know, still trim these and make little tags and tuck them in all the little pockets that, you know, the folded papers, the little pockets that we made. So, you know, you can use all of these to make more little tags for this journal or for another journal. So, you know, nothing goes to waste. The last thing that I did, which I just think it just made all the difference, is spattered little bit here and there with some gold, watered down gold paint. So I'm just getting some, I'm just going to get some, my mat here. Pardon my dirty mat, but I'm going to put my mat out here. And I'm going to just kind of show you what I did, okay? So I just have some watered down gold paint in here. So I squirted some acrylic gold paint and put some water in there, and I'm just stirring it up because it kind of separated. Let me get a Kleenex here to wipe my brush. I have a feather, I don't know what, I think this is a feather brush. Fan brush they have, but you know, use whatever you have. And I have a collection of the shimmer paints from Arteza. This one is Aztec Gold. I love this one a lot. So this is what I did. And let me just get some scrap paper here. I didn't want to do this before I put it all together because I just wasn't sure if I wanted to do it or how it would look. But I really love how it looked. And I know you can't see it up on camera, but trust me, you'll want to do it. It's just the perfect finishing touch. So, and just, you can put on as much as you want. I just did it ever so lightly. And I tried to stay away from the faces. But, you know, if you get some on there, it's not that big a deal. And just a little bit here. And even on your tags, you can put just a little bit on your tags and just put them to the side and let them dry. And it really does add something. See, I didn't really put that much on there. So let me just do a little more, show you, because I don't want to, you know, sometimes you have to let it dry. Oh, and don't forget to cut out the rest of your ephemera, your little prayer cards to put in your pocket here to keep for your intentions and when you're praying for people. And just ever so slight. And it really does add a finishing touch. I don't think you can see it up on the camera. Maybe you can, but you'll notice it, and it's like the finishing touch on it. I really enjoyed. So I just kind of went through, did the page, and you know, you let it dry for a few minutes. You can even do it on book pages, and then I did it here. Just a little, not a lot, just enough to give it a little shimmer, and it's just so soft. It's just such a soft. So I just went through and did my tags and my pages, and You know, get yourself some pretty, you know, if you have the sari, tie up your journal, you have your bookmark, and just enjoy that prayer journal. I mean, like I said, you'll hold it in your hand. It just feels just the right size in your hand, and it's personal. You made it, and you have your little prayer cards that you'll cut, you know, and then keep them in that pocket here, the pocket, and then as you need them, take one out, fill it out, and put it in your prayer journal. And this would make a beautiful gift for somebody. It would be nice to give to someone who's going through a hard time, and it's just a sweet little journal to, you know, keep their thoughts and prayers in as they're, you know, it would be comforting. I think it would be a beautiful, comforting gift to give someone. So I hope you enjoyed this series. I really did. I enjoyed making this. I might make something similar to this with the digitals because they're just so beautiful. I'm not sure yet, but if I do, you'll know. And I will, the one that I made here through the series, I will have this available for purchase. So if you are interested in purchasing this prayer journal that I made through the series, just give me a comment below, and I'll contact you. Okay, so this one here is available for purchase. So thank you all for joining me again, and I hope you have a wonderful day, a blessed day, and I'll see you soon with a new project. Thanks, girls. Bye.